by and see my friends. My man, Danny McDonough. Dan, what's happening?
I'm good, buddy. Always good to see you.
Always great to see you, Dan. And of course, Pete Holman. Pete is the founder, creator of the Rip Trainer. So today, I want to see your favorite move. Just one. I know you have a lot. One favorite move on the suspension trainer. And of course, we're going to the Yoda of the Rip Trainer, Pete Holman.
It's going to be hard. You know that.
Good, I want hard because all of our Terry friends, we're not looking for easy. We don't want like simple. We want to go to the next level. We're talking MVP performances.
So beauty before age.
Whatever it takes.
All right.
So what we got, Dan? Okay. Share with our listeners our favorite suspension training.
Yes, the favorite exercise I've been working with lately for mobility and kind of prep for people's workout is working on ankle mobility, hip mobility, and lighting up the posterior chain. It's called the squat from the bottom up.
Squat from the bottom up.
So
I like that.
Because what we're doing here by leaning back is we're unloading the lower body, putting a little bit in the upper body. So we're going to lower the hips towards the heels. Then we're going to use the handles just to pull ourselves into extension and just leaning back. So what we're doing here is we're warming up the ankles through dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. And then after the third rep, we're just going to stop in the middle and kind of surf from side to side and do this kind of gorilla stomp movement, allowing the feet to come a little bit wider in the hips. So focusing on the squat from the bottom up to make sure we've got weight through the big toe and the heel. And then from here, we're going to extend the arms overhead, find those masses and spaces, and then drive up standing by pressing the knuckles back. We're going to lean back, hack squat down, pull myself into extension, extend the arms overhead, and stand back up nice and tall. So hips, ankles, and posterior chain.
Well, very good, but Dan, let's do it one time for 30 seconds. Let's give it a shot. 30 seconds. Let's just not talk about it. Let's do it. So one of the things Dan talked about, he's in the hack squat position. I love working ankle mobility. Most of our clients that we work with, that you work with, typically have some stiffness in the ankles. And stiffness in the ankles can lead to pain in the knees, the hips, the lower back, all the way up the whole biomechanical chain. Now Dan has some great mobility. You can see here in flexibility. I like the fact that he's starting slow and he's building it up to a nice comfortable speed. I love the mobility I see in the ankles, of course in the glute hip region right here, and then check out the pec, the whole chest.
See those pecs?
I love that stuff. They're not big, but they're flexible. I like that. Right, now we'll work on the sides coming up next with Holman, you know what I'm saying? So here we go, we're going squat, low to high, and again, one of the best exercises right here, this is what Dan's working on, and again, you are right here live in the trenches, learning some of the think tank, so to speak, what they're working on, and they share with us trainers. So fantastic, I like it. The name of that exercise again for our listeners?
It's called the TRX squat from the bottom up, and then to an overhead squat.
You haven't even seen that yet before today, but I'm here and we're getting